Occurred, the 19th of June 2007, 3 hours 30 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location, NAB, IN, USA. Shape, orb duration, 10 minutes. Characteristics, lights on object, animals reacted. Red orbs rousing my dog and moving on my property. Waken up by my dog, who was really worked up, barking and jumping around. I grabbed my pistol after failed attempts to quell her vocally and went into the dining room where my dog was at the patio door going crazy, and saw 2 blood-red orbs about 4 acres from house. I watched them bank right in tandem like fighter jets do and follow a gravel road on our property and disappear into the dark. They were flying at about 100 feet and about 10 miles an hour. I tried to tell myself that what I had seen was a state police helicopter looking for marijuana with infrared lights, but I knew better because, being decorated, and had served in 3 branches of the military, especially as an infantryman, that those craft are not silent and have major prop wash. And what's up with the 3:30 a.m. deal? I believe that aliens are really demons, falling, sick, fallen angels.
Occurred, the 27th of June 2009, 21 hours 15 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location, Lexington, IN, USA. Shape, unknown. Duration, 10 minutes. Know of observers. 2 characteristics, left a trail contrail of short length, abrupt beginning and end in clear sky, black smoke, very small object separated from smoke trail. No apparent UFO sighting. June 27, 2009, Saturday, 9:15 p.m. While taking an evening golf cart ride with his wife Ann, Floyd Coates, while northbound on County Route 900 West, Lexington, Indiana, near the town of Kent, Indiana, observed part of what appeared to be a jet trail fragment in an irregular puffy pattern contrasted to a freshly created jet vapor trail. Interestingly it seemed to have a well-defined start and end from a direction of WSW to EAN, or a heading of 60 degrees from north. A very small of indistinguishable shape object in the front seemed to be the source of the smoky emission. After the passing of a minute or so, the apparent emitting object was a visual 1 inch at 20-inch arm's length ahead of the trail. The trail appeared to be 4 inches long. To observe better, we drove under a cross-country power line to give us good visual reference at distance to observe 2 more features. One of which was the trail, and the object appeared not to move for about 2 minutes, and contact was lost with the object either as darkness was approaching or just too small to see. The trail after 5 minutes of observation seemed to begin to break up. Its total length never appeared to be greater than 4 inches at the 20-inch arm length. The color of the trail was much darker than a jet would have been. My explanation: the dispersion of the trail gave the appearance of something at altitudes between 5,000 and 50,000 feet running an internal combustion engine with piston that had just broken an oil ring or an oil leak in an engine, causing a black smoke to come from the engine until the engine exhausted all its oil and locked up or shut down. Though the sun had just set, the sky was well bright enough to distinguish this event from a standard jet trail by virtue of the darkness of the apparent smoke. The other unique feature was the sudden start of the trail and the sudden end to the trail, and the extremely small object continuing with a 060 heading after the smoke trail finished. Observer: Twin Instrument Pilot, 2000 hours, BS Physics Engineer, 85 employees, 64 years old. First UFO sighting.
Occurred, the 1st of December 2009, 19 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location, Lexington, IN, USA. Shape, flash duration, 15 to 20 minutes. Know of observers. 2 characteristics: changed color flashes followed by white and red lights. I had just stepped outside to walk my dog when I looked north and saw a bright orange boomerang flash in the sky. My first thought was that it was sunlight reflecting off an aircraft. Then it dawned on me that I could not see any aircraft anywhere in the sky. I then began to walk to the back of the property when I saw one and then a second flash a little to the west of where I saw the first flash. These 2 flashes were white instead of orange. I watched for a few minutes but saw nothing else and went back to the dog walking thing. After several minutes, I turned around and looked at the spot where I had seen the flashes and saw a large ball of light that I at first thought was a star. Then it became clear this was not a star and was blinking. The blinking reminded me of an old rotating police light. The light was white and I could see flashes of blue or green in it. There was another smaller blinking light underneath and to the west of the larger light that was moving very slowly as if it were searching for something. I walked back to the house and continued to watch the lights and got my mom to come outside and look. She agreed that the lights were odd and did not look like any aircraft. We then went back inside, and due to the cold and I came back out a few minutes later and the lights were gone. I was never nervous while observing this, just curious as to what the light could be and how odd it was to be there.